We're gonna rock down to Spoiler Avenue, Twilight of the Republic. Welcome, everybody. This is an odd timing.
It is, isn't it? And whenever there's odd timings, it's either a really cool video or a spoiler.
And this is both.
Ooh.
Because all of our videos are really cool.
Welcome to our Senate hearing.
This is us. And if you know us, we are outspoken.
We are outspoken.
And we're advocates for Star Wars Unlimited.
Advocates for Star Wars Unlimited. And because of our advocacy of Star Wars Unlimited, we have been gifted,
granted even,
by the Senate
and the Republic
and the
Fantasy
Republic
Flight Games.
of Fantasy Flight Games a spoiler card for not Shadows of the Galaxy. We already did that.
We already did those.
Of Twilight of the Republic.
Well, we're just the luckiest boys.
Oh, we are, quite frankly, the luckiest boys.
Lucky little lads.
And we've got a really interesting card for you today. We'll temper the expectations that it is a common.
It's pretty cool.
But it's
common,
pretty good.
It's pretty cool.
It's
common.
pretty cool. I'm very happy with it.
Do you like blue?
I do like blue, and I
good.
do like blue things. I like blue hero even.
Oh.
And I like 2-cost blue hero cards with the name
Outspoken Advocate. This is how
Outspoken Representative.
Outspoken Representative? No. Outspoken Representative. This is a Republic official.
This is a Republic official. You've been saying, why does that clone trooper not have the official tag? It's because it's on this Outspoken Representative.
Because that clone isn't official. He's just some guy. He's not
just a clone.
He's not a senator. Senate. The Senate.
And speaking of senators, lovely. Senator, I can't pronounce their name.
Lola Pers.
But this card is very cool. It is a 0/3. While you control another Republic unit, this gains Sentinel.
2-cost Sentinel.
2-cost possible Sentinel. Pretty interesting.
But it's got no attack.
Yeah, so it seems a little bit weird. Why would you want to play this? It's like Moisture Farmer? Does it have like Restore on it or something?
No. It does have a when defeated though.
It does. And that when defeated is create a Clone Trooper token.
That's pretty cool.
And that is the bread and butter of Twilight of the Republic. Creating droids, creating clones,
get them tokens
doing stuff
in
with
here.
clones, doing stuff with droids.
Cloning clones.
Building
droids.
Droids.
Droiding Roger. Surely we get a card called Roger.
Oh, absolutely we get. We got hello there.
True. We'll talk about that in the episode.
But this card specifically is really interesting, and it's a turn 1 play that can easily net you a 2/2 after absorbing some damage. Really good into those kind of aggro matchups where you can kind of absorb some damage and then swing back. But we were talking about this before. Very interesting when put with Rey.
Yeah, I think ultimately this card is a really good draft card. I think that it is a decent card in the set. I can't be sure yet because we haven't seen all of the leaders. So there could be some leaders that make this wacky. Currently, there's not a lot of decks it goes in, but this absolutely goes in a deck that I have dubbed Republic, which is a green-blue Rey deck that utilizes all of the new stuff. We talk about a lot of the releases in this week's episode. We don't go over all of them, but we talk about a few notable ones. Cards like the new Echo, cards like Shuck T, and this card are really good because you can buff up the clone tokens and make them 3/3s. You can buff up this card and make it up to a 2/5 because you can buff it twice.
Yep.
And then when it dies, you'll make a clone. You can buff the clone. So this is really good in Rey, especially when you're going for a Republic theme, especially because a lot of the Republic stuff we've seen so far really works with it. The new Republic officer, like the new Lieutenant, Republic Lieutenant, the new Echo, Shuck T, this card, there's like the new fighters that have come out. There's that new Jedi General that's come out. So
absolutely.
there's like a lot of really decent Republic cards that you can run. And if I'm building a Rey Republic deck, I'm running this because we know Village Protectors is really good in Rey. But if you're running an all Republic deck and don't have room for it, run this. Because it doesn't need shielded because it's got a 2/2.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where you want this to die.
Yeah.
The value in it is that you don't care about it in a weird way, where it's a turn 1 play where they're like, I'm going to kill you turn 1 play, and you go, okay, awesome.
Sure.
I get a better unit out of it.
Yeah, so you're spending 2. If they attack it and you don't have a Republic unit on board, you get a 2/2. You've lost no hand, and you've lost no board.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's the really cool thing about it is that it is kind of just it's a turn 1 play that's super safe to any sort of disruption in early game. And I think that's really cool. I think that definitely, especially in stuff like Rey, in stuff like maybe Luke, you could play it then shield it and not on turn 1. But like, there's definitely some uses for this card, and I think it's really interesting being able to bring out, being able to play this. Even late game, a 2 cost that just goes, awesome, attack into this please, awesome, here's my token.
If you're U-winging, you U-wing and you rip like 2 of these off of it, and then just like something else. You 2 of them and then a Republic card, and you're like, cool. Excellent. Double Sentinels, gonna get me some free clones, especially if we see a lot of like when a unit enters type abilities, if we see that. Then I think that would be really sweet. Like, I would really like it if it's like when a Republic unit enters. Yeah. You know, ping something for damage, something like that, or, you know, gain a life. So I'd really like to see stuff like that. And I think that we will. Because, you know, there's no shields or experience counters, I don't believe, in this set. I think it's just tokens. So they're going to come up with some creative and constructive ways to be able to do stuff like that. We've already seen it in the form of buffs and things like that, passive buffs. So having cards like this with the Republic tag is going to be really good. It's best keyword in the game.
Absolutely. But yeah, that's our spoiler card for this set. We're looking forward to all the other spoiler cards. It's a bit of a short video to launch this new card into the game.
Into the galaxy.
Into the galaxy at large. We look forward to all your spoiler cards and all the cards to come. We look forward to the leaders. And if you want to see us talk about what we think is currently going on with Star Wars Unlimited, check out that podcast that got released 2 days ago. An amount of days ago.
On Monday!
Yeah. And check out the gameplay that we played as well. So, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and check out our other content. We'll see you guys on the podcast.
Bye.
Bye.